YouTube. What it is, what it ain't YouTube. Back again with another video. You already know the vibe. I'm gonna come back with more videos. I see this gains, boys. I'm really out here putting in that pain. Word. Nah, I'm stop. But look though. Reacting to Bobby Shmurda on the shooting his friend for snitching, facing 50 years for murder. His lawyer, Jay-Z lawyer, Rock Nation, Live Nation, have just seen the documentary on Travis Scott and the whole Astro World incident. You know what I mean? It was crazy. The fact that they didn't face no repercussions from that is even crazier. So they must have some good lawyers, and that's why Bobby is out before 50 years for murder. So let's get into it. Let's see his story. Let's do it. VLAB TV.
You're sitting in jail. You can't get bond. And this whole time, Alex Spiro is your lawyer, who is also Jay-Z's lawyer.
Yeah, he's my lawyer.
Right. I heard you dropped a bag on him.
120,000. I don't know why my mama gave him 120,000.
120,000, gang? Damn, that was your cost of freedom, gang? Damn. 120,000, like.
Was it 120,000 for 7 years in prison? I wouldn't. I don't think you want to talk about it. I was wild on that. I'm telling you, playing outside.
120,000. Still this 7 years? Nah, bro. I gotta do at least 2-3 max, nigga. 120,000 for 7 years. That's like 20,000 for each year. Yeah.
I doesn't recommend nobody to go there. Free Tory.
Well, the trial is going to start soon.
Nah, free Tory.
Tory?
No, your trial.
Oh.
We're back here. So
okay.
You're sitting here in jail, can't get bond, your trial's starting soon. You're facing more than 50 years at the time.
For different, if I blow?
Yeah, if you blow trial. Now, you get a plea deal, but there's a catch because it's called a global plea. Right?
Awesome. I ain't never heard of it. Why they didn't do that with Chapo? Why they don't do that with Big Meech? Why they say, oh, you take 30, all right, we break it down, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Why you do that?
Okay. A global plea means that all the co-defendants have to take the offer, and if one person decides not to take the offer, nobody gets an offer.
Quavo's gonna take the offer.
Well, no, we'll talk about that in a second. But at the time, everyone had to take offers.
Yeah.
Or else no offers are going out and everyone has to go to trial.
Yeah.
So, you get a 7-year deal. Rowdy Rebel gets a 7-year deal. Montana Flea gets a 7-year deal. Monty, sorry. But when it gets to Quano, and he's offered a 15-year deal, he doesn't want to take it.
He ain't taking it.
How freaked out were you at that moment? Because what they were saying is that if Quano doesn't take that deal at that time, you guys don't get deals either.
So I had to tell everybody that we was taking the deal because I was telling them motherfuckers, let's go to trial. I was running fiend to go to trial. I looked at all my evidence. I said, nigga, let's go. I'm suing not everybody. I start talking too much too early. You know, that's the thing with me. I be talking too early. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, yo, son. They say, oh yeah? I say, oh yeah? So they come back with Rowdy. They like, yo, they got this and that on Rowdy. This a bunch of some stupid. They like, yo, if he blow, he this and the third. So I'm like, fuck, stupid motherfucker. All right, cool. So we gotta take 7 years. I tell the bros we take the 7 years. Quano like, yo, bro, I need 10. Quano like, I take 10 right now. I ain't gonna no 15.
Yo,
Quano said that 15. Then Quano, they end up letting Quano go to trial.
Well, yeah. So your lawyers approach. And at the very end, the judge allows Quano to separate from your deal.
Nah, from the beginning.
Oh, it was from the beginning?
Yeah, once Quano said he ain't taking that, they said, all right, cool, we just trying by itself, and they still let us go.
Okay, so you guys got the global plea deal without him.
They just wanted us to take they just wanted me to do time.
Right. So this is the crazy part.
I heard like out the judge's mouth, like the judges told me like, yo, you would come back. He told all of us while we was in court, like, wow, our parents is there, people's there. He didn't even give a the judge Clyde we had, that nigga get no fucks. That nigga told us in court, he said, listen, you could get it back on your appeal, your friends could get it back on the appeal, but all of you guys are going upstate, okay? I said, oh, I jumped out of my seat. I felt that belt the ass. Yeah.
Well,
He's stupid.
Bueno,
He's
who had
stupid.
a
He's stupid.
15-year plea deal, rejects it, goes to trial, loses, and gets sentenced to 117 years minimum for 23 counts, including attempted murder.
Well, that was 100
years trial, loses, and gets sentenced to 117 years minimum for 23 counts, including attempted murder.
Now it was 117. It's 30 to 40. It was 30 to 40.
Where did that 117 come from? You heard that before.
Yeah, there's Google. The internet is unbeatable.
Okay.
I swear.
Can't
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
these. Vlad,
word.
yo, Vlad. When I talk
117
to girls all the time, they come and tell me that a whole bunch of. I said, what? I got a house on the moon and I got weird. And what the you talking about? And I said, people crazy.
Okay.
I'm used to it though. I'm used to it.
Well, still, 30 to 40 versus 15 is a huge difference.
Yeah. 30 to 40.
Because Quano was what, maybe in his 20s at the time?
Yeah, I came on, bro. He's working on his appeal too. I gave him like 50,000 for his appeal.
Damn.
So he working on his shout out to Quano.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying free Quano, free the bro.
Well, originally you had 8 counts, but you pled guilty to 2 counts. 1 count of weapon possession and a related conspiracy charge. This other 6 counts, including the conspiracy for murder, those were all dropped.
Everything was dropped. They was getting dropped regardless. So they just put all those counts to hold me on the bill. So it's like anything what people don't know. A lot of people be speculating outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know the system.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been going through the system since I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I've been all the juveniles in New York. I work in the juveniles right now. You know what I'm saying? With the kids at 17. These is my big bros little kids right now. You know what I'm saying? At 17, 15. I'm like, damn. When I was shooting up the block, y'all niggas was like this high. These motherfuckers locked up for murders now, little K-Flocks. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because they younger than me. You know what I mean? So, but long story short, I've been through the system, and I knew that it was from once I seen the evidence. Like, I knew it was.
Oh yeah, and you said that the only reason you took the deal, because you felt you would have beat it in trial, was to help Rowdy and Monty avoid trial.
No, me and Monte took it to help Rowdy avoid
To help
trial.
Rowdy. Oh, okay, got
Yeah,
it.
me and Monte took it. So I Monte and one day, I told him we had to. I'm like, yo, they gonna fry bro. And this what happened. I tell young kids this what happened when you sign up for a gang. You know what I'm saying? And young niggas, I go in there, I talk to them. I say, yo, you could be smart, you could do this, but once one bro do this, now you subject to this or off the bat.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, for real, gang. Nah, fuck your shit.
niggas feel like, oh, I'm not that. No, nigga, this gang, nigga. Once we sign up, nigga, this. I don't know how niggas grow up. When we grew up and we was on gang time, and nigga, when we sign up and you do some.
Word.
Nigga,
That's my comprehension of gang time. You know what I mean? Once you sign up for the gang, nigga, once you sign up to be part of that shit, nigga, you part of that shit forever, nigga. Whatever bro go through, till you smart enough to know the signs, to know how to avoid some certain shit, to know, like, you know what I mean. But bro got some different mentality. Everybody not the same person, you know what I mean? I could be the criminal mastermind. Bro not gonna be anyone, but he sure is the same, you know what I mean? We in the same shit, you on the same boat, you know what I mean? So, you feel me? Like, you feel me? I'm just saying though, like, so you try to do whatever the best for everybody, not just for yourself, cause you wanna see your bro, nigga you call gang with, you know what I mean, in a worse situation than you, when you could have prevented it. So you feel me? You just hold it down real quick. You just gon' feel me? That's the part of being a gang. That's family right there. You know what I mean? Like y'all niggas is just tripping about this. Y'all niggas is undermining this. You know what I mean? Like word, like this new gang shit ain't like niggas ratting on
your ass, nigga. We on your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to shoot niggas in my gang before. Niggas who was snitching, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to shoot one of my friends for snitching before as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
You shot your friend for snitching?
Yeah, when we was kids.
Okay.
It was me, Rowdy, all of our friends when we was kids.
What happened to that friend afterwards? Did you ever get in contact with him again, or?
I seen him like 2-3 years ago.
How was that conversation like?
Just, you know,
That's
keep
it.
his head pushing, keep the head pushing. I'm Bobby Shmurda now. If I wasn't Bobby Shmurda, it'd been different. I passed through the hood, see him, niggas still in the hood, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But nigga ain't, you know what I'm saying, outside with the bros. He on cold, with them shits, cold 33 and shit they be having up like that. I was a wild boy when I was young, Vlad.
13 members of GS9 pled guilty to 101 charges, including narcotic sales, murder, assault, and weapons possession.
GS9.
Now, 2 of the people actually got some serious time. Well, along with your man who we just talked about.
Yeah. Those are 3 guys that still inside A-Rod, Rasha, and Quino.
Right.
Blue trial.
Rasha, blue trial.
A-Rod, yeah, 98 to life.
98 to life for Rasha. And
53.
A-Rod.
53 to life.
53 to life.
Me and A-Rod used to get expelled suspended in first grade together.
Well, Deshane Cockett, a.k.a. Mitch, had one of the most famous lines in your song. Mitch caught a body about a week ago. And he actually got charged with murder.
No, he didn't get charged with murder.
Well, he got 17 charges, 2 counts of second-degree attempted murder, and a whole bunch of assaults.
How fuck you know all this?
You're right.
Doing too much research.
Right.
What ultimately happened with him?
Moving like the
He's
feds,
locked
bro.
up right now. I think he locked up. He doing 10 right now. He came home. He caught 5. Came home and got locked up for attempted murder again.
All these guys who are named in the song, we went through all these names.
He upstate right now, but you know what I'm saying?
How do they feel? Do they feel at the end of the day that being in that song made them a target?
No.
Do they feel some type of way about it? No.
If anything, the song helped them leverage benefits. Helped them leverage benefits from what they normally would have been doing. So the song benefited everybody.
Especially it benefited people because where we come from ain't nothing going on but drug dealing and murder and shooting. You know what I'm saying? So and it's so sad because you know when you get out the hood and where I be in these new areas and people see how excited and happy I was, and I always been like this sisterhood, but it's how I was immune to it. Like I could see, nigga, I told you we used to walk over murder smiling. We used to walk over but their body smiling, laughing, like, oh, them niggas wild with that nigga.
Yeah,
so it was different
nah,
how
for
we
real.
grew up. You know what I'm saying? We come from Brooklyn, so
Nigga come from
when
Harlem.
you go outside the hood and
Harlem, you
become,
already know
become
about
anybody you become, and you be starting getting around different crowds, you can see certain that we was not regular. It's not normal, but it was normal to us.
Nah, for real. Nah, yo, dead ass, bro. Nah, he's talking his shit though. Like, for real, coming from Harlem, like certain shit over there is regular to me. But coming over here, niggas be like, what? But it's like same thing though. Like over here, like I feel like different environment, but like sort of same situation. You know what I mean? Over there, like it'll be the same thing that's happening over there, but like in a different way, type shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? So not really that much difference, but a little bit different. But look, thank you for tuning into a video. Bobby Shmurda is free. Hopefully he drops some music. I've been waiting for some music to drop. No cap, but yeah. Thank you for tuning into a video. I'm gonna come back with more videos. Let's do it.
21, 22 years old, 7 years. This is in the state, so you potentially could do half or.
No, I knew that I was probably going to be maxing out because of behavior.
Right, because there was the whole razor thing.
You got behavior. No, I got sentenced to that. It was they ran it concurrently.
Yeah.
They ran it concurrent, but
What happened was I know that I got behavior issues with authority. I know how my natural beam is. You know what I'm saying? So when I was young,
Yeah.
I'm grown now.
I mean, you've done juvenile time and so forth, but now you're in adult prison for years.
But the thing is, I see so how the prison systems is. Everybody you in juvenile with, 80% of them is in prison. I'm seeing all my dogs from juvie. So they go, yo, Shmurda. They just everybody cursing me out. Like, what the, bro? How the fuck you still? I'm like, yo, bro, was it me? These niggas, you know what I'm saying? One of those types. So it's like everybody like, yo, come on, bro. Nah, I ain't with you, bro. Like, yo, so it's like I'm seeing niggas and they like, yo, we expect you to be doing better. You doing it here with us right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, nigga, I was doing better. They came and got me. What the I'm like,
when you were sentenced
that
to
how
the
it be?
7 years, didn't you try to like take back your plea deal and
So I
argue
tried to
with
take
them?
the plea deal back because we was forced. First of all, I said I was forced because when they came with the 7 years, I'm like, yo, what you mean 7 years? I never heard no shit like that in my life. What you mean say I got to take time for Rowdy? They like, yo, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna take the time. When we go, once they sentence Rowdy, we went back to say, yo, we want to we want to replay. I said,
Didn't work. Now you're locked up.
yeah, we upstate, nigga.
Now
we
you're
go,
upstate.
We go in the prison. Hey, yo.
And because you're high profile, they put you in a special section.
So no, the first spot I lands, I gets to downstate. So I sneak in population. So I was a bad kid. Every time they used to try to put me in APU or IPC, I always run to population. I'll sneak in, I'll fight them. Like, I'm not going here. All my bros is over there. Y'all trying to put me here with all these day room niggas.
Nah, that's how niggas is though. They fiending to go to Gen Pop. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I get why.
I can't do it. You heard? Long story short,
23 and 1 is crazy.
Downstate, I sneaks in the population. They try to. I was good for like 5 days, then they try to cut me. And when they try to cut me, nigga miss. Wows him up. Shout out my son Gunner Hound from Long Island, and Roddy little brother, he's with me too. So boom, we go in the mess hall. Now, how this prison system is set up over here, I was part of the, back in the days when I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was part of the Crips. And the Crips back in the days, it was like 1 to 10 every other gangs, you know what I'm saying? Or Bloods or this and that or whatever.
So there's fewer Crips, is what you're saying.
Fewer Crips.
Yeah.
So
Because New York is
smart.
mostly blood.
majority Blood, but my hood is the biggest Crip hood, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? My dad, there's not too much Bloods in my hood. There's a couple Bloods, but, you know what I'm saying? It's majority Crip, where I grew up at. But long story short, when I came into the building, it was like a whole bunch of, everybody, and they thought I was like, some people who don't know me from before think like I'm a rapper. Like I grew up like rapping on the corner or some. I'm like, what? Hey, I grew up. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm just like a 7-foot nigga they gave a contract to and told you dunk. I'm just a 7-foot nigga. I am that. What do you think Rick Ross and everybody's? Well, what do you think hip hop copies? They come get it from us. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, 2014 gave us the chance to be it. Now, even Chief Keef gave us the chance for us to be it, because usually they're gonna take something that's close to the streets. They're not gonna go in the streets. So they started to. So long story short, yeah.
Yeah, facts. He's not lying. Roddy broke this shit up. So nah, this is blow my ash.
All right, here we go. I'm DJ Vlad, founder of Vlad TV. Back in 2008, I started my YouTube channel with nothing but a vision. Today, 6 million subscribers, over 6 billion views, and more than 30 million in YouTube revenue. For the first time ever, I'm sharing how it all works.
This is the.
You'll get the actual revenue numbers behind some of our most successful videos. Step by step.
Members only. He got it.
All right, here we go. This is DJ Vlad, president of Vlad TV.
Today, you got it, bro. I ain't. Fuck are you talking about? Wait, let me see about it. What do I subscribe? Yeah, he bugging. Now I'm unsubscribed because he bugging. He bugging.